Hi everybody, I am Samara Shanae, CEO of Noir Online. Today I have an amazing show for you guys. We have a super special guest by the name of Arrington Foster. He stars in the hit BET series, the hit BET series, The Family Business. So we're just waiting for him to chime in. Get your questions ready. It's good to see you all. Say hello, everyone. Tell me where you're from while we wait for Arrington. I know we have a lot of followers from everywhere, different countries, different cities, so that is not him. No. While we wait for Arrington, everybody tell me where you're from. Drop it in the comments. I'm from New York. I make that plain and simple to you guys all the time. I'm from the Bronx, New York. Tell me where you guys are from while we wait for Arrington. We have California, Massachusetts. Y'all have to forgive me, y'all. I can't really see. We're just waiting for Arrington to tap in. We got the Bronx. I think he's here. Yeah. Do you have to request him? Everyone, tell me where you're from. He's here. Okay, so we're just going to wait to connect him.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Tamara. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for sitting down with us. Yes, I can see you look amazing. Eyebrows are on point. I'm jealous.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get the comments off so I can really see you.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you got it locked there. Let me get my
I know,
questions
right?
ready.
This is crazy how they do this, you know.
Right.
Anyway, I can see you. I can see you though.
Okay, perfect. First of all, thank you for sitting down with us. I really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Thank you for
Absolutely
having
love
me.
your work. Definitely.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely love you on the family business. The series is crazy. It definitely one of the best things to quarantine and chill on. Cousins, if you haven't seen it yet, you're slipping because season 3 is definitely coming.
Get into it.
So as we kick things off, tell the audience and my 5011 cousins about your character, Rio Duncan, and how spicy he is and the things that he has going on so far.
Hey cousins, how you doing? So my name is Arrington Foster, and I play Rio Duncan on The Family Business on BT. And yeah, we have 2 seasons out right now. If you check it out on BT. BT Plus has all the episodes. BT, the channel, is actually starting to air season 2 every week. For those that haven't already been caught up, because there's so many people that were like, there's the app, there's the network. Where do we go to watch it? But it's everywhere, wherever you guys can watch it. And season 3 is coming. I want to say late summer. I don't know the official date, but it is coming.
Okay. So definitely this year.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, good. That's what we need to know. It's definitely this year.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so Rio Duncan, he's a part of this Duncan dynasty. It's like a big family, Black excellence at its finest, to be honest.
Right.
And so it's a big family. I play one of the twins, Rio. Rio and Paris are the twins, are the youngest of the Duncan clan,
right,
as I like to call them. And yeah, Rio he's sassy, he's flamboyant, he's fun. You probably recognize him because he has all the different hair colors, all the different outfits. He's you always got that one in the family, that's different.
That's spicy. I love it.
It's spicy. Yeah, he adds some sass, a little bit because it's a heavy drama, but at the same time, I think he brings a little bit of comic relief to the show. Definitely. And yeah, he's always gonna make himself be known.
Absolutely. So you've been playing Rio for the past 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, we first started this. I auditioned for this in 2017. Most people don't know, but it was supposed to just be a movie.
I'm glad it's not.
Well, yeah, BET got word of it in 2018 and was like, no, we got to make this a series. We got to make this a show.
Right.
So, so we finally, the pilot aired. It actually aired the day after my birthday, November 13th in 2018. And so we had the first season. It did really well. And then the second season, we were shooting all the way up until COVID. So
Wow.
right when we were like halfway done season two, and the world stopped.
Crazy.
So it was definitely adjustment. I know that there was a big gap, and so a lot of people were like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And it wasn't us. We swear, guys. It was coronavirus. It was the
Right.
pandemic. So it was definitely tricky, but thank God we were able to get back to filming last year around like September,
Okay.
and we finished out season two and went right into season three. Shout outs to BT and Tridescent Studios. They made sure that we were safe, quarantining
Amen.
us, COVID testing us, so that we could still give you guys the show that you guys were anticipating. And so it's been
Right.
a crazy ride, but it's been the blessing of my life. So yeah.
Absolutely. I didn't know that you guys filmed season two during quarantine. If you watch the show, guys, they are so on beat with everything and everything is so cutting edge. You would have no idea. It was perfectly done. I can't decide which season I liked more. I'm glad you
Ooh.
guys gave more episodes of season two, but both of
I'm gonna
them were
say
really
this.
great.
I can't say too much, but I just feel like it gets
Okay.
better and better. And so season three is about to blow y'all's
Uh-oh.
minds
Because
for real.
season two is crazy. So just imagine. Tell us a
Yeah.
little bit of what are your favorite things about Rio, personally.
Um, Personally, I would say I love his confidence. I love how
Right.
fearless he is. I love how he's not afraid to just be himself in every situation. I think we can all take something away from that. And so
Right.
I love that he is not afraid to push boundaries,
Hmm.
and get people to think of things in a different way. It's like not everything is one way. And I think that's
Absolutely.
why he tries to, express to his father, Ernie Hudson, who's the amazing legend who plays Elsie, that
Love
he's
him.
he's not, Rio is not like all his other brothers who are very like, masculine and tough and aggressive. But
Right.
at the end of the day, he's still a Duncan. He's still, um, he might have a fly outfit, but he'll still have a pistol with him. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Period.
he's still gonna make sure that he takes care of his family at any means, by any means necessary.
Yes, absolutely. What are some things that you personally don't like about Rio? Like if Rio was your friend from the outside looking in, what are some things you have to tell him like, come on now, you're doing a lot.
Mm, I mean, I guess I would say that sometimes I feel like he might need to like tone it down sometimes, not all the time, but there's a time and a place
It's an
to
even line,
be.
right?
Yeah, this is a fine line.
What's he did? A little just too much.
Where it's like, all right, but like that's why we love him. That's why we love the character. He would
Right,
do some stuff that I personally, as Arrington, would not do.
right.
So, but hey, that's why it's fun to play him.
Absolutely. So let's piggyback off of probably the last thing that you said. In season one, I personally feel like, tell me if you disagree, I personally feel like Rio was trying to prove himself to his dad. Do you think in season two he was doing the same, or he was just making decisions on his own to prove himself to himself for himself?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think he's still trying to prove himself, but at the same time, he's just he's not really caring. He's kind of
Right.
doing things that are, I don't want to give it away, but he's kind of doing things that he probably shouldn't be doing and trusting people that he
Definitely
shouldn't be
shouldn't.
trusting. But I think he's just trying to do things as a leader, so that maybe he's still trying to get the attention of his father to be like, you know what, hey, I'm here too, and I
Right.
can I can handle business as well.
Absolutely. Do you feel, not just for the beans, this is the fan in me, do you feel that the decisions that Rio is making, no matter, no, do you feel like the decisions that Rio is making, if things were to go left with that specific situation, that he would branch out on his own? Oh no, we're freezing.
Oh no, are you here? Are you here?
There we go. Perfect. Yes.
Okay, perfect. I think family is so important to him, like family over everything. And like, so
Right.
I feel that even if he would never leave his family. I
Hmm.
mean, there is, based on the fans, there is a large book series of the family business, and so there
Right. Get
is.
into
And then
y'all.
and then what I love about Carl Weber is that he does such an amazing job with the writing that he kind of gives each of the characters their own story as well.
Right. Hmm.
And so, God willing, they'll be able to, like, who knows, maybe Rio could get a spinoff or a movie. I don't know.
Hey.
Trouble in Rio is definitely in stores. You can check that out. You'll see this face on the cover. But
Oh, okay.
yeah. So like
That's
your
dope.
Walmarts, your Best Buys, and so it'd be interesting to see what he does with it. But I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like Duncan's are always two steps ahead. So he might
Always.
think he might be thinking that, or people might be thinking he's getting played, but I think you just need to just tune in.
We'll see.
I'll
I have
just say
faith
that.
in
Don't count him out just yet.
him. So, as a viewer from the outside looking in, because of course the show has monumental actors from KJ Smith, from so many different people. Love KJ to death.
Love
Absolutely. I see
her.
that you
That's my
guys are
sis.
besties.
Hmm.
Out from the outside looking in, who is your favorite character and why?
Ooh,
Outside
like
of Rio.
outside of Rio, like when I'm
Yes.
when I'm watching the show as a fan,
Yes.
um, man, it's a toss up. I have two. I will
Okay.
say I will say Sasha, KJ's
I
character.
love Sasha.
I love
She's
Sasha. She's
crazy.
such a badass. She's crazy, but
Right.
I love her badass. She's like I feel like there's a trio. It's obviously Rio and Paris, and now Sasha's kind of come in the mix, and her storyline is
Right.
getting bigger. And so it's
Right.
like where one doesn't do something, the other one will pick up the slack. So like Sasha's
Definitely.
just we like to say that she's like trigger happy, like she's ready to pop at any
I
moment.
feel like Paris is more trigger happy.
Paris is trigger happy. That's true. I think Sasha's just a little bit crazier.
Right.
But I would honestly just have to say Mama Chippy because I mean
Love her.
Valerie Pettiford is such an icon and a legend. She just celebrated her birthday last week. Happy birthday to
Happy
her.
belated love.
Happy belated. And to watch her growing up and then to then be with her as my
Right.
TV mom. As an actor, I'm learning so much from her. But as a fan, I just feel like just everything that she does, that she brings to her character is so authentic, so real.
Right.
And yeah, Mama Chippy don't play. So,
At
it's
all.
always
She be
cool to see what
surprising
she's
me
gonna do.
sometimes.
Right, exactly. Definitely.
She's definitely spicy.
Yeah.
Um, who's your least favorite character?
Oh
No
my God.
shade to anyone.
I know. I love everybody. I love everybody.
Right.
Um, you know what? I'll probably go with the most obvious answer, but I just don't like Harris. He get on my nerves. He just get on my he just gets under my skin. Which Miguel Nunez plays an amazing job,
He
Miguel Nunez
does.
Jr. But it's like his character. It's like you just love to hate
So
him. You're like,
annoying.
ugh.
Yes.
He's like that little flea you just can't get rid of. It's just like, ugh, get
Ever. Can't
away.
get rid of him.
He wants to be a Duncan so bad.
So bad. But sometimes he acts like he doesn't. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into some fan questions.
Okay.
We
I'm
have
ready.
a
Let's
lot for
go.
you.
I
Of course,
love
they
it.
want to
Let's
know about
go.
season 3. I know you can't tell us too much. I know
Hmm.
you can't tell us much. But what
Listen,
are
I'll
some
tell you
things
this.
we can expect? Okay.
I'll tell you this. You are gonna see more of Rio. You're gonna see
Okay.
more of his character developing.
Okay.
It's just gonna be exciting to see people's thoughts when they see more of what Rio can do. You
Right.
know, and there might be a little bit of some fighting. Might be a little bit of
Ooh.
some combat.
Okay.
But you're definitely going to see a lot more of his character develop in season 3, and of course you can expect more looks, more
Okay.
colors, and hair colors that you got. It's still crazy to me that in 3 seasons we've still been able to find new colors that we haven't used yet. So
Absolutely. I have my own
just
question
get
about
ready.
that. How does
Okay.
that go? Do you really dye your hair every episode?
No.
Oh, okay.
So the tea is that it's just spray. It's just
Oh,
temporary.
wow.
Shout outs to the hair team and the glam squad and the makeup
It
team.
looks great.
We just keep playing with it, and then it's just become kind of a staple for my character
It's a
now. That
look every
if I
time.
don't, then I feel like the fans are gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
Right.
Like, what's going on? Um, but yeah, I would not dye. I still got good edges, good hair, and
Thank
I like to
God.
keep it. I want to keep it that way. Praise Jesus.
Right.
So it's just spray. It comes out with soap and water because sometimes the tea that people don't know is that sometimes I might have to shoot multiple scenes in a day. So if I have
Oh,
to shoot something where I had this color, then I gotta wash it
switch it
out,
up.
switch it up, redo it again. But yeah, it's definitely not dyed. You guys can rest easy that my hair is in control.
Thank God.
Yeah.
The next question they have is, what is some advice you have for anyone venturing out into Hollywood, and what is your background story before double word, guys,
Yeah.
before you made it big?
Oh wow, that's so sweet. Well, I heard that you said you from the Bronx. I'm from Maryland, so East Coast,
Hey.
DMV all day. Um, and I mean, I grew up doing stage like my whole life. I kind of always been entertaining since I was a kid. So to me, it feels like it's been a long journey.
Right.
And it's had its ups and downs. I went to college in Texas, near Fort Worth, Dallas area. I studied theater there at Texas Christian University. Go
Okay.
Frogs. And yeah, I just kept studying my craft. And I think through college, I just realized I really want to do film and TV. And, but even still, like moving from the East Coast to the West Coast is a big thing. And
It
I've
is
been to LA.
definitely.
I've been to LA now for 6 years.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was just one of those things where I feel like just this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what God has for me to do. It's my passion. I don't see
Right.
myself doing anything else. And
Amen.
I had to literally just decide, okay, I got to do this. And so I encourage anybody and everybody that really wants to take this seriously to study your craft, make sure you're in class, and then, don't be afraid to move out of your little city, because I think that
Absolutely.
when I decided to move to LA, it was hard in the beginning. The first couple
Mhm.
years were rough, but I wouldn't have traded the sacrifice for anything. I feel like it made me a stronger person, a stronger
Right.
actor, and I just kept grinding. And it's still like this is like my first, I guess you could say I did some commercials, but this is my first like big television show and my first
Right.
show in general.
Mhm.
And so I'm still grinding. I'm still working hard. It's never a
Never
complete thing.
stop.
It never stops. It's not easy as people would think, People could say
Right.
I've made it big. I just think this is just the tip of the iceberg. Like this is just the beginning, And as I watch, my peers, like KJ and Javicia, and seeing all the amazing that they're doing, it's like, you got to know that when it's your time, it's your time, and you have
Absolutely.
to stay patient, stay the course, and just never give up. Even in those moments, I've had those moments where I wanted to give up, where I was like, oh, I can't do this no more. But
Right.
I guess they call it, or as my mom would say, it's something that's in you that you just can't let go.
You can't. Nope.
And that's what's going to be your driving force in those
Right.
dark, low moments, because you're going to have the peaks and the valleys, and
Absolutely.
I just kept going and networking and just being kind to everybody. And, know that like, if you give off that good energy and that good spirit, if I can make it from Maryland, small little suburb town, like, anybody can
Right.
do it. You just got to keep
Absolutely.
going for
That's
your passion,
right.
keep going for your dream.
You
Hmm.
preaching, y'all. I hope y'all taking notes.
Dropping the gems.
Amen.
And stick with good people. I would say if that's the best advice that I could go back to myself is to like really surround yourself with a good core group of people that are always gonna keep it real with you, but are gonna
Right.
support you no matter what.
Right.
So,
Definitely.
hmm
Who is your favorite actor and actress of all time?
ah, it's so hard. Actor's easy. I would obviously say Denzel Washington. He's just,
Always.
I mean, he's the GOAT.
Legend.
He's one of the
Right.
legends, and I mean, I look up to his career and what he's been able to do. And actress, there's so many that I love, so many that I love. But
There
I think
is.
if I just have to name somebody off the top of my head, I would say Viola Davis
Definitely.
because she's
Nobody
just,
brings it like Viola.
I
Definitely not.
mean, no one. So I'm manifesting that I will work with both of these actors one day. You heard it here
We
first.
can see it. Right.
That,
He said it
it's
here
gonna
first.
happen. I said it here first. One day. Yeah.
Right. Name a TV series from back in the day that you would love to have been a part of.
Oh my God. Once again, so many. So many. Um, hmm. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I love everything from Sister Sister to That's So
Right.
Raven to gosh, man,
So
I
many classics.
there's so many classics. I mean, how can you choose like from Moesha to the Parkers to, you
Name it, all
know,
my favorites.
all the 90s classics. You know what's so funny?
Right.
My mom always tells me a story of how I would watch In Living Single,
Classic.
and I was 3 years old. Didn't know what was going on. But my mom would always say, you would just say Khadijah, Khadijah.
That's my favorite character too.
So I guess that was my favorite. I mean, now when I look back on it, I think I love like Regine. But I
Oh
think
boy.
that when I was a kid, it was all about Queen Latifah for me.
Right.
So I guess I always knew as a kid, I was like, I want to be on TV and I want to do stuff like that, So there's so many
They
TV shows
say
I would
you
love to have been a
usually
part
do
of.
know at a young age. You usually do know.
Yeah.
Name a television series you like to see rebooted. Everybody's rebooting everything at this time. So, what's one show you wouldn't mind seeing coming back?
Well, I just mentioned it, but Sister Sister.
Okay,
I'm a huge fan of Tia and Tamara, and
definitely.
it would be interesting to see how their lives are now, you know,
With kids, married.
with
It'd be
kids,
nice if they could
married.
like do it like a reality
Because
series
they
type thing.
they rebooted like Girlfriend. Well, no, not Girlfriends. Girlfriends would be great too.
We wish.
They've rebooted, you know, so many different shows, and it's
Right,
like, okay, we need more of the black shows to get rebooted,
right. The classic black shows.
Thank
That would
thank
be
God
nice to
Netflix
see.
is putting them out, so that the
Right.
younger generation can get used to what we grew up watching,
Definitely. Taste of the
a,
greatness.
a lot of nostalgia last year while we were
Definitely.
quarantined.
We didn't have a choice. Well, that was actually one of the greatest things that Netflix could have done was put that on Netflix because some people don't even know about Girlfriends. And that is
I'm like,
crazy
how?
to me. I was like 10
They were
watching
under a rock.
Girlfriends. Exactly.
Well, I will say, I feel like, just having the current climate of where we've been at in the Black Lives Matter movement, I really think that kind of, and honestly, I think they said so many people were tweeting Netflix like, hey, why isn't this show on there? Why isn't that show? So
Right.
people's voices are very, very powerful. And look at what
Especially those
Netflix
youth.
did.
Yes. That was a
Hmm.
nice breather for us last year. It was a lot going on. So that was a little rest time from all the trauma that was going on for us. Definitely. I definitely
Right,
agree.
right. Yeah.
Okay, so they have a crazy question for you.
Oh, God. Okay.
From favorite to least favorite, put in order the following series:
Okay.
Power,
Okay.
Empire,
Okay.
Snowfall, and The
Okay.
Wire.
Ooh. Power, Empire, Snowfall, and The Wire. Okay. From like favorite to least favorite?
Yes.
Okay. Um, ooh. Okay, so don't hate me, but I have not watched Snowfall. I heard it's amazing. I
It's
haven't watched
good.
it, so that'll probably be my least, only because I don't know that much about it. I would definitely
Okay.
have to say third would be The Wire, because that's from Baltimore. Like that's that's like
Bias.
home. That's like I am biased. That's my hometown, so that's number three. Um, I would say number two would be Empire, and number one is Power, hands down. I love
My
Power.
guy, love
I
Power.
love Power. I love even the Ghost Book 2 and all that. Like
Right.
listen, 50 Cent, if you out there, cash your
Hello.
boy, because I'm ready. I'm ready. I love all the Power series, and I just like it because it's it's better to me than Empire because I just feel like it's more raw, it's more gritty, and yeah. But I love Taraji, my DC
Absolutely.
sister. Would love to work with her too. So yeah.
if there was an opportunity to be on a show where there was singing and dancing involved within a dramatic series, would you be a part of it?
100%. Yes. Yes.
You have a
Yes.
theater background, right?
I do. And you know what? And
Absolutely.
I sing as well. And so like it would be really
Okay,
cool to use,
multi-talented.
you know, he's a jack of all trades. But I feel like that would be so cool to be able to use like all my talents in one. So like if Glee were ever to come back, I would so do that. If Empire were to come back,
Epic.
I would do that, you know? So definitely that would be one of my goals in life for sure.
That would be great.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you so much for sitting
Thank
down
you
with
so
me.
much, Tamara.
You
I
were
had
definitely a treat. You
been
were
blessed.
amazing. Rio. Love Rio, but some things he did in season 2 that he's going against the family. I'm not going to spill it for you guys because the new episodes do come on BET every week. Make sure you check BET Plus for all of the episodes. I binge watched it because I had to, you know, make sure I was on point. It's very good. It's very good for a quarantine and chill if you are familiar with The Sopranos or...
I always say it's like the Black Sopranos, you know?
Right.
It's like
Absolutely.
Dynasty meets like Sopranos, and season 3 is coming. So just, you know.
See, he promised, guys. It's
What's
coming.
up, y'all? It's actor Arrington Foster, and you are now linking up with Noir Online.
It is coming. It's coming sooner than you think. So just look out for the trailer. And yeah, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Arrington.
I'd love to come back again. For sure.
Definitely. I will definitely keep that in mind. We'll stay in tune for all of your upcoming projects. Me and my 5011 cousins will definitely be rooting for you. Thank you.
All right. I love the cousins.
That's right.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Later.